Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Intelligencers on a drunk Sloan while Theresa confides in Brady after walking out on Alex outside the cantina. Roman assures a dubious Kate that Lucas is in a safe place now. He wants to concentrate on them tonight, especially since it's Valentine's Day. They go inside the unrestricted cantina to a romantic table setting. Kate thanks Roman for always making her sense loved and safe. He tells her she has his heart and is everything to him. At small bar, Melinda meets Sloan, who bemoans being sidelined by the baby. Melinda pleads Eric's case as a new pater. But Sloan harangues about Jude being the main star of the movie. She's like some background redundant. Scratch that, she's not indeed in the movie. Melinda nervously eyes Sloan as she slams her wine. At the extension, Marlena finds a melancholic Brady in the living room. He admits he's feeling a little misplaced and lonely. He recounts his fight with Kristen in front of Rachel. Marlena knows Rachel will always love him, but he can't fight in front of her. He knows, but every time he gets around Kristen, he loses it, and his resoluteness to play nice goes out the window. On her settee, Marlena compassionately smiles at a rising Brady. Alex comes home to find Theresa urgently packing. He tells her she doesn't have to leave, but she doesn't want to be someplace she's not wanted. He cares about her a lot and thinks they can have a beautiful future together, but they're moving too presto. Offended, she assumes he's saying she's too important and has too important baggage. She wants him to admit he doesn't want to be with her. Further, AGT Fantasy League winner Stefan brings Ava home to rest, but she wants to reign and return to Harris at the sanitarium. He warns they can't risk Clyde chancing out she's been bivouacked out at the operative's bedside. Succumbing, Ava textbooks trip to be her eyes and cognizance, but she doesn't hear back from him. She blames herself for Harris getting shot and vows to pump several rounds into the heart of whoever did this to him. With Marlena, Brady brings up his visit with Tate hereafter and the cold tone of Tate's letter. He assumes it's because Tate resents that he hasn't been in his life. Marlena surmises that Tate is in torture right now and is making Brady the goat. She recalls letting Sammy condemn her for everything to show she could be patient and understanding. She says having a child is like letting your heart walk around outside your body. A teary-eyed Brady agrees. Further, who the equalizer recognized in Sunday's occasion as Theresa starts to leave the apartment, Alex stops her. "Marry me." Knowing that wasn't a real offer, she throws him her keys and storms out with her wallet. As Marlena and Brady continue to talk, Theresa comes over. She asks if she can sleep in Tate's room for the night. Marlena says of course she can. As Theresa follows Brady in, she ignores a call from Alex. He leaves a communication for her to let him know that she's okay. After eating takeout from the bistro at the cantina, Kate apologizes for not getting Roman anything. Roman assures her every day he spends with her is a gift. They treasure the fact that they always find a way back to each other. Further, Xander's smart for a change over another glass of wine. Sloan tells Melinda she's spooked. As she's about to get further specific, a skittish, bespectacled woman charges in to yell at Melinda. She and Lee were suckers, and if he hadn't been allured into Melinda's trap, he'd still be with her and veritably important alive. Sloan recognizes her as her former customer. Melinda suddenly remembers the woman, Connie, who went on an eyeless date with Lee. Connie insists one date could have turned into so much more, and she could have kept Lee safe. She calls her an inhuman tramp and stomps down. Melinda expresses sadness over Lee being gone. She took him for granted and backburnered him. She urges Sloan to embrace and cherish what she and Eric have. Reminding her she has a baby now, Melinda suggests Sloan stop fastening on what she's not getting and concentrate on Eric's devotion to Jude and to Jude himself. Drinking further wine, Sloan points out that her son is Eric's ex-wife's stolen baby. Further, so numerous days propositions, with her hands on her hips, Ava glowers at Stefan in her apartment. At the apartment, Stefan tells Ava they may know who shot Harris, especially if Ava stops him, advising him not to indeed suppose it. He apologizes for piling on. She suggests he just shut the hell up if he doesn't have anything productive to say. Since he sucks at cheering her up, he offers to make her commodity to eat. She asks why he's doing this. "What's in this for you?" Assuming Marlena's gone to bed, Theresa tells Brady about Thennan proposal debacle. She ignores another call from Alex, as Brady expresses surprise over marriage being an option at this point. He asks if she loves Alex. Scrupling, she wonders why differently she'd want to marry him. Brady points out he's coming into a lot of plutocrat if he hasn't formerly. After flashing to colluding with Constantine, Theresa takes offense. Brady apologizes. He likes that they've gotten closer and really doesn't like that Alex hurt her. Further is *this* who's behind the attacks on Salem? Brady earnestly faces Theresa while sitting on John and Marlena's settee. Marlena stops by Alex's place to see if he needs someone to talk to. Inviting her in, Alex explains what happened with Theresa. Marlena agrees that he does loves Theresa, but it's not unconditional. She thinks he has a hard time accepting that she had a medicine dependence and thinking of himself as a step-parent. Those two effects will no way change. At the cantina, Roman turns on music and asks Kate to dance. Swaying in each other's arms, they kiss. Kate thinks they should go upstairs so she can give him her Valentine's Day gift, a gift that doesn't bear wrapping. Brady and Theresa grasp while sitting on John and Marlena's settee. Back at the extension, Theresa and Brady express unease over seeing Tate. Brady assures her he'll always be there for her. She kisses him on the impertinence and heads off to bed. She stops on her way to wistfully look back at him. At small bar, a tipsy Sloan promises a stressed-out Melinda that no bone will ever know where Jude came from. Melinda suggests she stop drinking and go home to her family. After Melinda leaves, Sloan orders a bourbon. Belting wine at another table, Connie watches her. At the apartment, Stefan tells Ava he's just trying to be there for her. Ava answers a call from the sanitarium. After hanging up, she tells Stefan that Trip no way showed up for work. Coming on Days of Our Lives, Doug, Julie, and Maggie memorize, and Leo digs into the Horton family history. Salem's history affects its unborn. Suppose the Horton house burning down is the end? As for these days, spoilers for February 19th through March 1st, no, it's just the morning. Homeward set, Tom and Alice may be gone from Salem, but their spirits live on. Trip back in time to watch the youthful suckers celebrate a meaningful occasion. Young Alice and young Tom also skip back to the future, where Leo pumps Julie for details about the Hortons' fabled history. And what does a riddle box have to do with it? Trip and Wendy have been abducted, and Ava is at the end of her rope. But it's Stefan who's further visionary in fixing their problem, indeed if it costs Ava, Harris. Theresa and Brady visit their son, while Nicole gets good news about Holly. Will this be enough to get Tate out of legal trouble? And will EJ go along? Salem's district attorney has a filled schedule. It's not just Tate he needs to worry about, but there's Xander, too. Wouldn't it be nice if EJ could just toss all his unsolved crimes onto Xander's bodacious shoulders and called it a day? But he might need a bit of what they call further substantiation for that. And for Sarah, to stop averring he's got the wrong man. Dangerous warning, confession, then session. Days of Our Lives allude at some plot twists in the land of Salem. Days of Our Lives highlights someone gives their mate a warning, while another has a concession and a character reflections to her friend. What's on Valve for Tuesday's show? Time to dive right in. Days of Our Lives. Stefan DiMera's dire warning. Days suggests Stefan DiMera will have a warning for Ava Vitali. He'll feel as if his mate in crime is pushing Clyde Weston's buttons, and he'll remind Ava just how dangerous their medicine ringmaster is. But the big question is, will she hear to DiMera? Days of Our Lives spoilers. Tuesday, February 20th. Dangerous warning, confession, vent session. In other news, Roman Brady will organize a special night for his woman.